Hey guys, I'm back again for another unboxing video. I just love unboxing these cards for you guys. These are my gifts from my husband and my family, and I just get like all excited just to share them with you guys because I'm using them online and I'm using them with my readings, so it's something that I feel like we should all engage in the excitement. Okay, so the cards that I'm going to be unboxing tonight are Angel Dream Oracle cards. Doreen Virtue and Melissa Virtue. Beautiful cards. I've been wanting these cards for a while. 55 card deck and guidebook. My husband got them as a gift from me, and I've been doing this since Christmas time. So lots of occasions, anniversaries, Valentine's Day. You know, I have a lot of cards that I still have to unbox. So I'm just going to get right into it. This is Hayhouse. I saw these cards before, and I've always wanted them, and I know they're hard to get, but I'm glad that I got them. So it's good box, as you could see. Good sturdy box. Hayhouse always does a fabulous job. Really a fabulous job. So here's the guidebook. We love dreams. Dreams are very important. Interpreting the dreams. Sometimes dreams don't make a lot of sense because they're continuations of something else. And remember, your dreams are not necessarily meaning what you dream. Sometimes we dream totally the opposite. So remember that when you're trying to remember your dreams. Maybe this is because you went into more of like a spiritual realm, another side, or you just can't remember your dreams. There's lots of different ways to remember your dreams. I like to write down my dreams as soon as I wake up. As soon as I open my eyes, I wake up my husband and I tell him, you know, my dream, or I'll write it down because I forget as soon as I get more conscious. I know it sounds crazy, but that's just the way it works. Okay, so, ooh, I love that. You know, I love when it's the gold. You see that? It's so shiny. Love that. I love the colors of it. Okay. Okay, cardstock. Oh my, little sticky. Yeah. We're going to have to work with this. You know what? I don't want to bend the cards because the cardstock is... Whoops. Uh-oh. I see a little gold dust going all over the place. Oh my. These are... Oh, yeah. I should have did this before. Well, you know what? Let's just pick them one by one. How's that? Yellow. Flexibility, adaptability, personal power. Ooh. See, now the best thing to do is read your guidebook, especially on these winter. Reflection, transition, release. Yeah, so we just left a very, very different type of winter. As many of you know, it's been kind of crazy weather. It's very wet, very warm, but then cold, and you know, it just didn't make a lot of sense. White, source, divinity, enlightenment. Okay, I love the color of these cards, but I also love the back. You know, every card deck by her is like very unique, and maybe if I can shuffle, I would love to shuffle. Let me try this side. You know what? These are probably older and they were sitting somewhere in heat, perhaps. That happens. You know what? And try to keep your cards away from heat. No, you know what? I'm going to end up breaking them. Oops, and I think I just bent one. Oh, no. Moonstone, mystery, intuition. Using your intuition. If you're involved in a situation that you have to make a decision about, use your intuition. Intuition is not necessarily you are psychic. You have like this inner self, your higher self, I should say, that can hear things, that can feel things. That's helping you out all the time. But if you're cluttered with like stuff, if you lucid dream, that's beautiful. But I just kind of like broke my card a little bit. I don't know if you could see that. Oh no. Well, I'll work with it afterwards. A little crazy glue. Yeah. So using your intuition is important when you're trying to get through something in your life. You know, oh, here we go. Using your intuition to find your comfort area, your sacred space. creation, kitchen. And that's another thing. Get creative in the kitchen. Always important. High council, evolution, information, potential. Okay, these cards, very symbolic. Not that I'm trying to get a message. I got a message from intuition. Green, compassion, love. Oh, you know what? Each card has to be, oh, let me just show you like that. I'm glad I don't have long nails right now, but I'm going to be working with that. Amethyst, psychic abilities. When there's like 3 or 4 cards sticking together. Okay, amethyst. I love amethyst. And you know what? Psychic abilities. A lot of times we have psychic abilities and we don't even realize, not we, I mean everybody, I'm talking about everyone, that they're messages that you're getting, messages that you receive. It's kind of like, you know when you buy a receiver and you need to have, okay, well that's like back in the day we used to have record players, but you know when you have something to receive, and you know you have to have this box, okay, like a Wi-Fi box. And you know what? You're not going to get the internet or anything if that Wi-Fi box is not receiving a signal from wherever it's at. And yeah, it could be like not even wire. I mean, there's no wire because the energy is flowing through, just like Wi-Fi. So psychic ability is kind of like that. It's kind of like you have it inside of you. You're just not using it. Maybe it's not plugged in. How do we develop our psychic abilities? Well, for one, you're watching this video, so you're getting a little knowledge from it, and maybe you're like, I would love to learn more about that. And yeah, I'm not, you know, teaching you. I'm just telling you how to do it for yourself. Basically, it's getting more spiritual, getting more in tune with everything. Yeah, you can get a deck of cards and see what messages you get. Don't use ego. Don't feel like you have to read every card into the T, because it doesn't work that way. When you read cards, okay, cards come in like, they're just like anything. I mean, you could have a deck of playing cards too. I've done readings with playing cards back in the day. And you know what? The message is going to come through regardless of however it comes through. So if you're using ego and saying, oh my gosh, maybe I'm not going to read this person right. No, you're going to read this person right, because you're going to get the message. Unless you're totally blocked and you can't read for that person. That happens. We can't connect. I know I can't connect with a lot of people. And it's not because they're negative. It's nothing wrong with them. Seriously. It's only for the fact because I can't connect with them. There's something there that we just can't see eye to eye. It's just like, you know, the energy just doesn't want to release that message, you know, kind of like, you know, your printer is not compatible with your computer or something and you have to get a new one or whatever. I mean, that's how it works. I mean, these ideas that, you know, you have the psychic ability that I'm talking about is actually true. Angels, supportive guidance, and the angels are around you. Remember, call upon your angels. Call upon God to give you the message. That's where it comes from, the divine source, all right? It's not coming from nowhere else, okay? We get the messages, and I mean, how do you know where you're getting the messages from? Well, if you're with the light and you know with your heart that the message is coming to you and you feel good about it. Remember, what we feel inside of us is all a reflection of what is being given to us. If we're feeling uneasy and saying, oh, I don't feel right about this, I'm getting a very bad feeling. You're forced into doing something that you're not happy about. And you know what? That's an indication. Maybe you should rethink it. Maybe you should take a step back. Maybe you should get out while you can. You know, you don't want to do something to jeopardize whatever you're doing in your life, okay? So, you know, I don't know what everybody is going through, but here's another one. Astral travel, vital force, information, dream time, soul travel. And we do astral travel when we sleep. Did you know that? I mean, a lot of you are like, how do I astral travel? How can I remember that? Well, I got a hair in my eye. You know, every day is so annoying. You astral travel. You can find that you've been there, and you say, how did I get there? I'm not saying your dreams are you in another place. But remember, we have a silver cord joining us when we dream, and sometimes we do go off. And when we do go off, it's not like something very scary. It's just something that happens. It's just a fact of life. Our bodies are put to rest. Our bodies are rejuvenating, they're repairing and healing. This is where healing comes in, guys. This is truly where the healing is. It's inside of us when we sleep. That's why it's so vital to get the number of hours of sleep that you normally do. Some people can handle 6, like myself. Some people can't. And some people have to have 9 to 10 hours a day of sleep, of night. That's everybody. Everybody is different. So remember, get the number of hours that you should be getting. Your Fitbit, if you have a Fitbit like I do, your Fitbit will tell you what is ideal, you know, and you can wear it while you sleep. I know I do. Gardening, manifesting, planting, reaping. Okay, yes. See, this is another good thing. This is a message. Gardening. When you're doing gardening, you're actually kind of like meditating in a sense. Yeah, because you're going within the ground. The ground has energy, especially if there's trees around and shrubs and, you know, all of that dirt around us. A lot of us don't want to get dirty. I know, I'm like that too. But sometimes it's good to get a little dirty because the energy is just like you are really engaging and you are really getting into nature. Nature has so much energy, so much vibrations. Full moon, completion. Full moon is meaning that the moon is complete and we say goodbye to it and we welcome a new one as it starts to build up. And when we get into the new moon, we put off our intentions, and this one is not opening. There we go. Okay, I don't want to break my cards because I know that these cards are like extremely rare and you can't get them. So maybe I'm trying to open a card that won't open. Okay, anyways, as you could see, fire, transmutation, purification. Yeah, very symbolic. I love the little stars in the background. Isn't that beautiful? You could just gaze into them. I love the colors. Autumn, abundance, preparation, harvest. And a lot of you are in autumn right now, which is another exciting time. I love autumn. Well, probably my favorite season. I always talk about that. We're not going to go into autumn right now because we're in spring. Okay, dress rehearsal, alternative course choices, making a choice, make a decision. Whatever that is, use that intuition. That's how you know what your intuition is telling you. Fairies, environment, playtime, enchantment. Because what the fairies, I mean, well, fairies are like in another realm, let's say. And you know what? The energy that you bring onto yourself is magical. So it's called upon on whatever you want to call it. It's beautiful. So use your intuition. Use what you know inside you that you know is, okay, we got to move moving. Yay. Okay, good. I know I'm talking to you guys, but I'm actually trying to separate my cards. I don't know if any of you caught that. Dream guide, teacher, guardian, and I need that too. I love to learn about my dreams. You know, every night, not to go into details, but every night I actually have the same dream in the same place, but it goes into different channels and tunnels. I dream this place that I can't get to, and it's in a beautiful beach. It's underground city. It's got everything that you can imagine, and I see it every night. And I describe it to my husband to the T, and we see different people in my dream. And I'm always in a suitcase, and I'm always going somewhere. You know, it's a soap opera dream. I've been having it for like the past 3 or 4 years. I don't even know, but it's so amazing how I see it all the time. And then I'll tell my husband, guess what? I just saw the place I saw like a year ago. I came back to it. You know, it's like he's like all into it. It's like a series. Seriously, that's a reoccurring dream. Pay attention to those dreams too. Dolphin, cosmic consciousness, breathe, sacred geometry. Very, very beautiful. And you know what? I didn't get all the cards because they're still stuck together, but I'm trying my best. Daydream, imagination, allow your mind to wander, quiet time. And that's what I was talking about earlier. You know, when you want to develop your psychic abilities, we don't have too much time, but we'll say this. Quiet time, meditation, number 1, to reflect and to find your soul center. You know, and your soul center is your 7 chakras, and it will help you to see things, but you have to open to it. You can't let like disturbances around you bring you down. And I'm talking about clutter. Clear to clutter, clear to air, clear to energies around you. Don't be with people who bring you down, and eat clean, and, you know, exercise and do the right thing all the time when it comes to your body, because that's what's going to help you develop your psychic abilities, you know, quit bad habits. Okay, so I love these cards, and I'm going to look at them as soon as I get them unstuck. So until next time, God bless you all. Namaste.